then back into the heels. I'm going to raise it up and then release it back. So lots of muscles that we use when we run, okay? So I'm starting out from your feet upwards, all right? So if you can, really spread out your toes, and so that when you raise, really think about stretching through the arches of your feet. Think about working through your ankles. All right, again, of course, you've got your balance, and release it. And again, coming up into your toes, and release it. And again, push up, and release. Last one, and I'm going to add on to this. So I'm going to start to take it up into a bent knee, and then as I come up into my toes, my arms are going up. As I come down, I'm sitting my heels back. Lift and press. So we're warming up through the calf muscles and the quads now. Up, push back. And again. Alright, now I'm going to take a little twist now to the right. And straight through the middle. Twist to the left. And straight down through the middle. Twist to the right. And straight down through the middle. To the left. And straight down. And again to the right. Straight down. And again to the left. And straight down. Drop the arms. I'm going to lift. And down. Lift. And down. And I'm going to bring it in with a little twist. And down. Lift up and twist. And down. So when we twist, we're working across and working into a little release for the lower back. Very, very gentle. Up, twist, and release it down. Lift and twist, release it back down. Control it. Twist, and down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't hold your breath. And down. Two more. And down. One more. And down. All right, relax. Come up into your toes. And then back into your heels. Come up to your toes. Back into your heels. Let's go again. Let's lift, twist. Now twist to the right. Straight down through the middle. Twist to the left. Straight down through the middle. Twist to the right. Straight through the middle. Twist left. Now coming up the twist and hold with the knee. And bring it back down. Lift, twist and hold with the knee. Bring it back down. Two more. Twist. And down. One more. Alright, we've got another little bit coming in. We're going to lift, open, push away and down. Lift, open. Now opening up the hip. Put it in and then working the glutes as you press back. Open and press. Bring the knee in, open and press. And again, pull the knee up, open wide from the hip and then push the leg away. Open and press. Good, put it in, open and press. In, open and press. One more. And release. Okay, relax the shoulders. Now I'm going to take a lunge to go back. Press out and then change and push out. And down. Now I'm not putting my heel down yet. So I'm just pushing away through the toes, stretching my leg back as far as I can. Press and down. Just getting into that motion. The next little bit is all going to be about the glutes. And press. And back. Push it away. Back. Good. Alright, last one. Then I'm going to stay low in this front leg. Okay? Now I'm going to lunge it down and back. Lunge it down and back. Little lunge forwards and back. 2 more. Change legs. Now this time, lean forwards a little bit more. Stretch the toes away. Point the toes. Okay, let's have the hands on our front leg. Now lift the leg behind you. Stay low in the legs. Press. Try not to bounce. And again, good. Push. You're going to really feel the glutes working on both legs now. Alright, get ready to change the other leg. Step it on back and lift. Lower. Press. Good. Stay low in that leg. And again, push and back. Good. Press and back. Good. Push. 2 more. And release it back down. Alright, little march down. Okay. We're going to put it all together. Alright, so everything that we've got so far. Alright, so coming up into your toes. And back. Lift to the toes. Press. Alright, now take it a little bit deeper. Lift. Push it back. And again. Get ready, twist to the right, take it up, twist, work through, and again, lift, twist, do it again, take it up, twist, straight down through the middle, lift, twist, get ready, you're coming up for the knee hold, knee, twist, in, back down, knee, twist, in, back down, and again, knee, twist, back down, and again, knee, twist, back down, 2 more, twist, in, back down, and again. Alright, now you're going to get ready for the knee turn open. Knee, open, glute press, bring it in. Knee, open, glute press, bring it in. Open the hip and push it away. All these muscles working around the lower back. You place your fingers just around the lower back to quadratus laborum. You feel all those muscles working there for you. Good. Now lunge it back on the right and press. Deep down. Change legs. Down and press. And again, push. Change legs. Now leaning forwards. Lift the back leg. This time, can you turn your toes slightly open? So you start to get this feeling that you're working up into glute medius. So you've got a slight turn open. Change legs. Get down into the leg. That's it. Stay nice and low there for me. And press. Good. Turn the toes open. Press. And good. Get lower in the leg, guys. Alright. Bring the legs back together. Okay, one more time. And down. Up into the toes. And down. Lift and down. Just the toes. Ankles. Spread out the toes against the mat. Alright, get ready for the parallel squat. Up, push back. And just could you imagine if you got the energy to do this before you run? And again, now twist to the right, straight down. But what an amazing run you'd have, hey? And down. And again, take it up, twist, straight down. And again, lift, twist. Get ready with that knee. Take it up, twist, in, back down, and again, lift, twist, in, back down, and again, lift, twist the knee, back down, and again, lift, twist, and back. Everything about when you're doing a long distance run is about our preparation of the muscles. Let's take the knee to open, out, push back, draw back in. Knee, open, push back, draw back in. Open, push back, draw in. Open, into your Now, lean forwards, lift. Bend that front knee. Come on, you can get deeper than that. Hands on the front foot. So turn your toes open, glute medius. And again, 2 more. Change legs. Take it back. And lift. Toes turned open. Oh, is your leg shaking? And again. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Alright, give it a little shake hand. Okay. Now I'm going to come up into a standing quad stretch. So again, obviously sometimes you don't have the space or the place to go down on the floor and do quad stretches. So this is a, a great one to think about using when you're starting off your run. Try and keep the knees pulled in closer together. Alright, and then if you can, bring that knee slightly back off the other one. What we want to try and avoid is it going all the way back there, okay? So when you're trying to stretch this quad, it wants to go right back to get the front of the muscle. Alright, now bring that leg out and coming into flying pigeon. So sitting it back. Great step stretch here for your hips and your glutes. Now this you really want to do after your run, always. Alright, now slide that leg over the top. Now we're going to take a forward bend, coming down. Alright, now you may get to the floor today, you may not, don't worry. Alright, now we've got that right leg over. So I want you to work your body over to the right. So upper body walking round. So you get that stretch into the left hand, back area of your back. Alright, bring it back. Bend the knees a little. Slowly bring yourself back on up. Let's change the legs over. Bring the knee in. Tap the knees in together as well as you can. That's it. Then if you can, just bring it back slightly of the other one. Good. Engage the core. And lock on. Alright, now take that foot across, place it halfway down your thigh, and send your hips back. Sliding that leg over the top. Alright, then just bring your body forwards. Like I say, you may get to the floor, you may not. It's not important. Okay? And wherever you've gotten to, bring your body around to the left. So you feel that stretch coming into your lower back. Step back with one leg. Alright, now separate your feet widthways. Okay, because I want you to get both feet going directly in the same direction. Okay? Because if you have the back foot turning open, you're going to miss some of the calf stretch. So you're leaning into the calf stretch. Push back into the back heel and really cement down the usage of the back leg. Alright, so give direction into that back leg. Lots of people do a calf stretch and they're not quite in it. Alright, you've got to again really get back into that heel. Alright, now again, very simple stuff. I'm just going to bring that leg in a bit closer and then I'm going to bend both knees. So we come into soleus. Alright, so it's coming up along the back area there of your calf. Back on up. Okay. Even better if you can do this off a risen platform, off a step or something. So again, position your feet, you've got the other leg forwards this time, feet going forwards, all right? Be really, strict with yourself, so you're not letting the back heel come open. And really secure your back heel down into the floor. Press it away. Really think into that back leg. Taking your arms up. This time, if it's good for you, take it back a little bit further. And then bringing it all the way back down. Moving off one more time. This time, if it's good for you, swing your arms back. Ease it down. Spine. So just trying to relax into it. Again, because of the amount of work your glutes and your lower back does when you're running, just want to keep a little bit of curve in that lumbar spine, just to release the muscles off. Let your forehead all the way back down. Now draw your body back up again, either with your forearms on the floor if that's enough, or take your hands underneath your shoulders and come up, but not quite straightening your arms. Try and have your hips on the ground. And releasing on back down. Good. All right, now one more, if you can. So you can either do what we were just doing before, or I'm going to take a gaze to look over my shoulder. I'm going to look back towards my foot. If it doesn't feel good to do this today, do one of the other two that we've just done. And then turn your gaze the other way. Alright, bring it back round to the middle, release it down. Come up onto your hands and knees. And we're going to come out into that exaggerated cat stretch. So my fingers are coming off the side of my mat. As I come down, my elbows are going wide of my body. I'm up on my fingertips. Chest comes through. And then as I draw up, I'm going into that exaggerated cat stretch up through the back. As I come down, my elbows are going wide, my chest is coming through. And as I pull up, tucking the head in, drawing up through the shoulders and the back. And again, coming down, working through, drawing up, pulling up through the shoulders and the back. One more time, coming down and through, and then getting that stretch up through your shoulders. Alright, now placing your palms flat down onto the floor for me. And let's curl the toes and push off into a downward facing dog. Now in your downward dog, walk it out on the spot for me. So walking down one heel, and then the other heel. Okay, now I'm just going to come down into pigeon on the floor for you. So I'm going to draw my right knee towards my right wrist and slide the back leg away. So here you're going to get a stretch coming up into your hips, your glutes, your hamstrings, a whole load of stretches are coming in. Now if you've got problems with the knee going underneath you, alright, feel free to not turn and maybe have the legs straight underneath you. Alright, you can try it like that instead if turning the angle of the leg is too much. Okay? Some of you may be able to draw your leg up higher. Okay, and then go down upon it. The option to stay up or come down. So see what you can take this to. Hopefully you're getting a really decent stretch coming into the glutes and the hips of that leg underneath you. it directly across, bring it underneath. Okay, and then move it forward. So you'll still get a little stretch into the glutes from there. Alright, but if you're okay to twist it open, then you're drawing your body downwards into it. And just bring the soles of your feet together. Now have the legs quite far away from you, so have quite an elongated diamond. And then rounding your back for me, and start to bring your head forwards towards your feet, so we get a lovely lower back stretch. Clasp your fingers and turn the upper body one way. Breathe in and let your arms all the way back down again on your out breath. Breathe in, bring your arms forwards. Breathe out as you draw them up. Breathe in, twist your body the other way. Breathe in, breathe out and lower it all the way back down. One more time. Breathing in, coming up through the middle, and this time just breathe it out. Open it up wide, release out your shoulders, and we'll finish there. Alright, so hopefully you feel a little bit more opened up, feel strong. And with these stretches, you can do a few of them from time to time, either before or after your run, but definitely keeping the glutes functioning, which is the idea, okay? And then again, you've got a little bit more to work